deal with any dirty laundry.
I am so sick of eating at the hotel every night. Let me take you somewhere else.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
He's flirting with you. And Steven says in his emails that he thinks his wife is having an affair. He thinks she's sleeping with her boss.
He was clearly frustrated with his marriage. He said, I consider marital vows speed limits. Sometimes you have to break them. Ina worked as a nurse, and so there was a request for his lunch back to Stephen.
The Cornhuskers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Chanticleers offense takes the field. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in.
Oh, it's out! And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Fires to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Quickly complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He breaks a tackle. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. Just feeds the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Cornhuskers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Some misdirection with the counter. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Rams him with the stiff arm. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. The give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Offense gets set for second down. Little over anxious, out of the stance early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Adams. A little screen to the running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Got it set up on the outside. Smashes through. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the RPO, complete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a third and long. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Tosses it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. scanning the field. It's Adams. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And the Chanticleers send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now they'll run the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Adams. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Chanticleers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A sky-high punt. Can't hang on, he muffs it.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Adams. And the pass is intercepted.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run play action, trying to get to it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Nebraska! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Troy took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Trojans that fired on all cylinders.
He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He'll just keep slinging it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Chanticleers will punt it away on 4th down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Offense getting set for 1st down. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Fakes his man out. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Runs through a tackle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, you know who's going to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, back to the sea of red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. He makes the connection.
I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to one end, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep moving. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st and 10 for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Quick strike complete.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity. They weren't able to do it there.
Dropping back, it's Adams. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so that you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Excellent field position here for the offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Finds a man on the right. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Caught behind the line. It's Anthony. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They go to the ground. And they'll stop it just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On the move. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Cornhuskers are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll leave it with him. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Calls his own number. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husker! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Adams. This time it's complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. Try to get it to the edge. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.